and it's a long-term play. It's Joe Getty's principle of bureaucratic permanence, of social program permanence. Once a single child is treated for a single dread disease under this program, the Democrats will say, we're going to take away that child's health care, and Americans, who are the most compassionate people on earth, will say, no, we can't do that. Just like in California. It's unbelievable. Anyway, Nancy Pelosi. So once it starts, no bureaucracy ever goes away. Oh, Nancy Pelosi said, quote, last night we made history. We honored the vows of our founders, who in the Declaration of Independence talked about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We believe the legislation that we have gives all the people in our country the liberty to have healthier lives. I tell you what.
But that's obviously not...
Orwell is spitting mad.
That's obviously not true enough for all of the Democrats to jump on board, or for Americans for even 51% of Americans to say, yeah, we like the idea.
Right.
Because the majority don't like the idea.
Dolores in Sacto says this is good for her. Hi, Dolores. How are you?
Hi, good. Good morning.
Talk to us.
What I wanted to point out was I hear a lot of people saying, oh, the majority of the people and the people and the people. Who are these people that they're talking about? I work hard every day. My company does not cover insurance for me, and so I pay $130 a month myself for my insurance. Last June, I had to go to the hospital. My bill was $20,000. You know how much my insurance company covered?
Not till you tell us.
$5,000.
Wow.
$5,000 of that. So now I'm stuck with a $15,000 bill because this insurance company did not want to pay because of usual and customary and this and that.
Well, that's,
and it's like it's not just about the poor. You guys keep talking about
hold on. Hold on a second. Why do you act like you're mad at me? I didn't make up the fact. Wait a second. Please. Will you please listen? Please, would you listen for a second? We let you talk for minutes, and then we get to respond. I didn't make...
so angry.
I
was just making a point.
All right.
What position do you hold with the SEIU, by the way, Dolores?
Listen to this.
I'm a black woman who works hard every day and pays for her insurance.
Wait a second, please.
But see, because I don't agree with you.
No, it's not me. I'm not even talking about me. I'm not even.
Grow up.
Hold on a second. Please hold on.
Not just the poor
please
people,
hold on. Would you please hold on? Please.
Sure.
I'm not even talking about me. I'm just talking about all the polls show that the majority of people don't want this. It also showed that 85.
Talking to?
I don't make up. I'm not a pollster. Talk to Rasmussen or Gallup or CBS News.
Talk to? Who have they talked to? Who have these pollsters talked to? They haven't talked to me.
Okay, so
a random sample of Americans.
I just want to
Dolores.
Hold on. Please let me ask you a question, and then you'll answer it. Are you saying you do not believe in any of these national polls?
I can't say I don't believe in them, but I don't think it's an end all. I don't think that it's a majority of the
So you're just denying statistics.
See, this is another person with a childlike inability to engage in an adult debate.
That's fine. That the new system is going to be better for you, and if it's better for you and you like it, okay,
she's making that crap.
Some parts of it I don't like. I agree with some of it. I don't care for.
But don't call up and act like I'm in charge of people's national mood.
Because I don't agree with you. You guys act like little boys.
No, you don't agree.
Oh, okay, all right. You know what? All right. Everybody react to Dolores. 1-866-331-TALK. 1-866-331-TALK. We're done. She's done. What do you think? 1-866-331-TALK. Right after the commercials, the jury will speak its wisdom.
It pisses me off that you're denying the reality of the fact that most people don't like this.
That's pretty typical of her sort.
You can say they're wrong, but don't act like it's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, we thought we'd get a couple of reaction calls to our last caller.
Dolores, angry. Forceful.
Well, she's angry at the national poll numbers.
Unable to have an adult conversation.
You cannot agree with them, but denying the existence of them is just silly.
Your views count here on the Armstrong and Getty Show. To the phone we go, 1-866-331-TALK. First up, Kelly in Auburn. Kelly, what'd you think of Dolores?
Well, you know what? I couldn't believe she got so angry right away, and I was wondering why. And then when she said she was a black woman, I thought, aha, this is it. She doesn't like the polls because what they're saying about her president, and I think that this president is being very divisive. And I think a lot of people, if you're black, you're for him. Although I have black friends that are not for him.
Well, I'm not. You do make a good point. I'm not sure why she brought up her race. That was an odd.
Because I think that's the core of it. I think that some black people are so proud, as they should be, of a black man in office, but they're not looking beyond that. They're not looking about what he really stands for.
I don't know. When Clinton was in, I wasn't proud of having a fat guy in office. So, all right, Kelly. Look, we got a bunch of calls. We're going to move on.
And that's your people.
I think she was working toward only racists are against it.
Oh, okay. Well, she didn't say that, so we don't.
And she was working toward accusing us of shouting N-bombs at various, civil rights leaders.
I wasn't even in
Nick
Washington,
in Stanislaus. Hey, Nick.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing?
Good. Hit it.
Good. Still trying to figure out what Dolores' argument was in the first place. I think it's because she thinks she's not going to have to pay anything under this existing bill. But the trade-off is this, timeliness of service. Who's to say she would even got those services in time to remedy whatever situation she had, be it under this health care bill. So
all right, Nick.
On that, Dolores, everything costs something.
Yep. This is a point that clicked in my head. I just didn't get to it because so I didn't get to bring it up. But Sherry from Pioneer, go ahead.
I pay $800 a month. I mean, if she wanted better coverage, why didn't she purchase a policy that covered more?
I was thinking that she pays $130 a month, and then they didn't cover much.
Nothing, and she gets nothing.
Holy cow! All right.
I mean, to me, Obama and his band of married Democrats, they just used the Constitution to wipe their backside.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said yesterday, wiping their ass with the Constitution.
For crying out loud!
Here's Ken in Oroville. Ken,
this does not advance the conversation any.
Hello, Ken.
Hey, it's people like Dolores that make me glad I'm in the second half of my life.
Oh, jeez.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah, I hear you. Soon I won't have to listen to any of this anymore. I'll be in the ground. 1-866-331-TALK is the telephone number. Your calls, more of your calls coming up in seconds.
I'm surprised you didn't break out your favorite line.
No, I'm sorry. I was...
How old was your husband when he hung himself? Which is really not a nice thing to say to anyone.
In what way? Dolores, the angry caller, react to her. 1-866-331-TALK, which, if you prefer numbers in your phone numbers, is 1-866-331-8255.
She was mostly angry at these poll numbers that I've been quoting from CBS News last night, that they don't agree with her view of it, I guess.
I was having difficulty grasping her argument at all. It's Deborah in Oakland. Deborah, talk to us.
Okay, I'm an African-American female. I lost my job. I don't have insurance, and I don't expect for the government to give me anything. I know how to go to the neighborhood clinics, go to the county hospital, and get health care. And I hate this bill. I hate it. And I don't like the fact that they shoved it down our throat. It's not fair. And Dolores, if she can't afford to pay for a better health care plan, go find a job that's going to offer a better health care plan.
That's some straight talk.
Deborah, I have just removed the gun from my mouth, thanks to you. You have restored my will to live.
What do you do for a living? What's your line of work?
Accounting.
There you go. If somebody needs accountant, Deborah's your girl.
Yeah, we'll get a phone number from you. She's obviously a woman of strong morals and decency, etc. Well-spoken, well-groomed, I assume. I can't tell, but I assume.
So I'm guessing all three networks are going to carry the signing of the bill this morning. I could be wrong. Maybe just the cable news channels. But are they going to point out anybody other than Fox News that the president signing this bill? At the, as you can see, all the people behind him very happy. Of course, if you look at the polls, the majority of Americans do not approve of this. So,
yeah.
I mean, you got to throw that in there.
Well, CBS did last night. That encourages me. We'll have to see. It's odd. Randy in Santa Rosa. Randy, fire away.
Hey, guys. Love the show, man.
Thanks,
I don't know what I'd do without you. Great. That's good. I just wanted to say that, listening to this woman talk it's actually becoming almost no different than listening to the talking heads at night on the news. And basically, the entire left is using straw man arguments to defend everything and to attack us. I mean, even Jack tried to stop her in the middle of saying something just grossly inaccurate, like, I don't recall what it was. I don't believe these poll numbers or whatever, but when you try to stop them in the middle of their false presentation of the facts or false presentation of what your position is, these guys just throw up a red herring and then another straw man argument and then another red herring. And
right.
decency has ended. You know,
Decency has ended.
On our side of it.
The death of decency. All right, Randy. Hey, we're out of time, buddy. Thanks for the call.
If decency has ended, I've got some things I'm going to do today.
You know, they are actually having seminars where they train people to be callers to talk shows. I brought that to your attention a couple of weeks ago that David Plouffe had sent out an email to all the Obama supporters saying you need to log on to this web conference, et cetera, to find out how to be a good talk show caller. And Dolores is probably one of those. She's a seminar caller.
That's a pretty good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Because talk radio does control a lot of the conversation, so why not get your 2 cents in? That's a good idea.
Yep.